Fearless Friday Picks. All right, it's weird about these Fearless Friday Picks because they don't involve the locals. The Seahawks have already played. The Huskies have a bowl game. We don't know when it is. And Washington State's done until the air raid comes next year.
We're completely objective is what you're trying to say.
I guess so. So we thought we'd try and take some real long spreads and see how you're doing on your path to becoming a degenerate gambler by really trying to pick out the long spreads. So the last game of the year for Boise State is against the New Mexico Lobos, who are 1-10, who lost. They have a common opponent, TCU. TCU beat Boise by, I think, 6. TCU beat New Mexico by 69 points. Boise State is a 52-point favorite.
Wow.
Can you give 52 points to a team, Rockstar?
Well, why not? They seem to give up a ton of points, and they've been doing it all year. So let's just go ahead and say they will cover. Boise State. I will take Boise State giving up the 52.
I mean, wouldn't it be cool if the game actually started? It was they put it up as 52-0, and then see if Boise can catch them. It'd be more fun if you had the spreads work that way. But I'm going to say that the Lobos are going to rise up from their very, very humble ashes, and they're going to come to within 48 points.
Okay.
So
hell of an effort.
They're going to come within 7 touchdowns.
That'd be a great effort.
The Pac-12 championship game features plucky Rick Neuheisel's overachieving UCLA Bruins that got him fired against Oregon, and just I'm sorry for the Pac-12. What a nightmare, man! I mean, it's a terrible matchup for your first game. Fortunately, you've got it in Oregon. Oregon is a 31.5-point favorite. These teams did not play during the regular season.
Well, I think UCLA is going to send him out on a high note. They are coming to play, and they're going to show what they're made of, and they're going to lose by less than 31.5.
You know, in the last hour, I've changed my opinion.
Really?
Yes, I thought they'd play for them, and now I think they'll play for them like they have for the past 4 years, for maybe the first half.
Okay.
So I think it'll be a close, competitive first half. Then I think Oregon's going to go absolutely nuts.
Oregon's going to cover.
Oregon will cover the 31.5 points.
I'll take the 31.5 in UCLA.
There's a couple of big NFL games. We lighted on 2. The Giants are playing the Packers. It's in New York. The Packers are 7-point favorites. The last time the Giants played a defending Super Bowl champion who was 11-0 was 1998. It was the Denver Broncos, and they beat them.
It's not going to happen this week. Not going to happen.
They're not going to beat them, but are they going to play?
Packers are going to win, and the Packers are going to beat them by more than 7.
Well, we disagree again. I think this is the week the Packers go down. I think they were
calling a straight-out win for the Giants.
I still get my 7 points, so I don't have to, but I am.
Okay.
I am. We can go back to it. I think the Giants are going to. They got something going about this sort of stuff. Remember, this team did it to the Patriots too. I think they can. And then Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. Pittsburgh is a 7-point favorite. That one's in Pittsburgh, correct? In Pittsburgh, it's interesting. The Steelers are 8-3, and they're like the 5th seed in the playoffs right now because where the Ravens are in first. So it's big for them. Bengals are also in at this point at 7-4, with Andy Dalton looking like he's Rookie of the Year. What do you think about this one?
Well,
and a divisional game.
I think he should be Rookie of the Year at this point, over Cam Newton, by the way. But I'm going to take the Steelers at home. I'm going to take the Steelers at home. I think it's going to be a tough one for Andy Dalton. I think that's a tough spot for any veteran, much less a rookie with everything that's on the line. These guys are playing for a seed in the postseason. As you said, the Steelers are, what, 5th?
8-3, but in the 5th spot.
Fifth spot, so you're playing for seeding. I will be Chalky Bob here and go with the home team, giving up 7.
I was going to point out you were Chalky Bob for the pros, but not for the college. You took some risks.
I'm being silly, a gunslinger. That's what I'm doing.
All right. Well, I'll go against Chalky Bob, and I'll do it exactly the opposite way. I'll call for. I'm not going to say this one's an outright upset, but I think the Bengals are going to give them a terrific game. I think it will be closer.